Hello everybody and welcome to episode 31 of the Le Mans Odyssey. It is a truly massive occasion. I know it's PSG again, but you can never underestimate what kind of situation I'm in. Let's just take a look at the Ligue 1 and show how important this occasion is. So there we are. We are second placed in the league. Toulouse have a game in hand, as do Saint-Etienne, but absolutely marvellous chance to tie with PSG after 21 games. We've already surpassed the 40 points mark, and if we double that in time for the end of the season, we could very well be comfortably in the top 4 or 3 if we can get Champions League. That would be amazing. But bit of bad news actually to balance the optimism. It's the end of an era, or a possible era, for Du Xuang. He has decided to go to Juventus. I had no idea that any of the clubs were interested, but I really should have known, because he's our best new gen by far. But he's been stolen from us, from underneath my nose. I had a chance to renew his contract and his demands were very reasonable, but I'm afraid he found Juventus to be the better option. I just hope that my decision, while it's bad now, I hope the compensation we receive, which we should receive, is substantial, and hopefully they don't use them. Like, they train him up well, but they don't use him, so they'll sell him on for cheap and give him back to me, because he really was my favourite new gen. But we do have others coming through, and I hope I don't regret that decision for too long, because at the moment our finances are still going down. So at the moment I'm not really able to take gambles on injury-prone players such as Du Xuang, and his career here is going to end for the time being. So let's move on from that and talk about what's happened since our game against Sochaux, which we won 3-1. So we drew with Saint-Etienne. They're very defensively minded team, and they were dominant, to be honest, but we were fortunate to get an equaliser in the 87th minute thanks to now injured Fousseyni Cisse, but he's back soon thanks to our physios doing a good job, so good for him. Big win against Lille. We were looking nervous, but they were as well, and very few shots hit the target, but luckily our 2 that did hit the target went in, Sammartino and Cisse. Marseille, 1 apiece. Great result, I think, because they were again tough team to break down. They got us on the counter-attack straight away thanks to, you know, the man that no one really should like. It's like Remy there, but we got a penalty, fair enough, and Black Capon smashed into the top corner to equalise. So great result there. Then our unbeaten stretch went to an end, but we just made another one in exchange. Rather foolishly, we lost to Rennes. They got 2 lucky goals, and they didn't deserve to win, but that's just the way it is. Melvoet or Dink doing the damage there, so fair enough. Bastia, we'd no problems, 2-0 there. I'll just switch the screen now. Sammartino and Cisse. Keng and Sanogo buried Evian. We drew with Toulouse 0-0. Very tough game. They were better by a long shot, but we kept our clean sheet very well, and Tame was man of the match. We thrashed Monaco 2-0. Another fantastic result. They refused to play Georgi Makarica. I think at this stage they have to do it, since they are rooted to the bottom of the table. But it's another game where 11,273 came along, and we really need to get 20,000 every week. And then our 2 winter friendlies were easy enough wins, but Delad was sensational in that one. So, and that's the way it is. Yeah, so we play PSG in a massive game. We have lost Du Xuang. We have to recover. We've got some suspensions to deal with, as well as the African Cup of Nations taking away some players. You can see everyone there has been taken away from us. We got Adrien Delaunay. I'm not too sure I've shown him. He's not as promising as Du Xuang, but he has every chance of being another Abdel Hakim Amrani with training. And of course Pierre Fay, he could be a good right back of the future, since we've struggled with that position in the past since the loss of Geoffrey Couffaut, and he could also play left back since I've trained him up there. But Brett Capon and Dennis Paya, so far so good. So there's our starting 11. Sanogo getting his now biggest opportunity of the season. He's starting to get goals because I've realised he's not such a great target man. He prefers being advanced forward or poacher, but Shivers is already poacher, so I'm going to make him advanced forward today. And they've got a new strike force against us today. Song Hyung Min, who was complaining about life in Marseille. So, he's barely got his chance actually. So it's another guy who's playing for Marseille. So they've got the foreigner of the year, Marouane Fellaini, and then Sacco, who was going to Manchester United at the end of the season, so he refused to sign a new deal. And we'll hope that Sirigu has another nightmare against us, but he's been very good so far. Bernard Doe has been in great form. Du Shuang, of course, he's betrayed us. I think I offered him a new deal straight after I saw Juventus go for him, but there's nothing I could do. He's just too injury prone, I'm afraid. He deserved a lot more game time. Would have been perfect for this occasion. But you know, if there is a way that we can get him back, I will take him in. But Juventus, if they make him twice as good as what we could make him, and then they sell him for cheap, then that'll be a great scenario, and we can have him anyway. So, you know, I haven't really raised any good new gens before, since I haven't really played for long enough. Like, I know Shelburne, I mainly relied on real life players and other people's new gens, but it would have been lovely to raise my very own for life and that sort of thing. So calmly, we usually play well without any pressure, and I think this is going to be the same occasion. Yeah, so that's just the way it's going to be. Sammartino has been amazing, and today will mark his 20th game of the season, which means he gets a renewed contract on the exact same terms, which is just what we need. He's assisted 9 times and scored 7, so keep it up, my friend. And here we go, it's a loud atmosphere. PSG want revenge. They want a 6-point gap over us, but we need to equalise with them. With any chance, oh, it's a foul. Goodness gracious. You can see here Toulouse and Marseille are 3rd and 4th, and they play each other as well. We need to go counter, I'm afraid. I knew this would happen. They're all over us. Adabior as well was the other striker they signed. So they just love the Arsenal rejects down in Paris. With the likes of Bentner, they were interested in signing. They've had Chamak, and now they've got Adabior. Now here's Fellaini to Manette. That's a great save. And PSG continue to dominate. So it's not going to be one of those turnarounds for us at the minute. Aubameyang on the bench, that's cleared. Oh, it's gone straight in. It's Gino Peruzzi, and it's 1-0 to PSG. Deserved, without a doubt. It's a great hit, and now we're going to have to find our way back into this game. Well, here they come again. Julian Draxler, Fellaini, Adebayor has deflected it in off Kempf, and it's another 2-0 job here, and it doesn't seem to be our day. We've had a tough midfield. And that is a huge, huge blow. We're going to probably go down to 4th now. Here's Peruzzi, Adebayor, Manette, and Adebayor. It's 3-0. Fuck's sake, I don't believe that. Oh, they've been all over us today. Oh. Well, the new manager's finally sorted out these losers. You know, these underachieving losers, and today's just not been our day. What a shocking game. Wow, this is ridiculous. Now here's Sanogo, finds Sammartino, he's all alone, and that is an epitome of our game so far. Well wide of the target. I know it was not easy to be ambitious with reduced resources and all that kind of thing, but we have to get the European football regardless, and that was a bad chance. So we'll take out, shoot on sight, and play work ball into the box again. And we're starting to improve a little bit, but Adebayor, good save. As Monaco do us a bit of a help there and give 1-0 lead. There's an Etienne, and that's over the bar from the corner. So it's still 0-0 in that third and fourth clash, but it's now really second and fourth because we're already down. Mahodo cleared. Mahodo couldn't get there. Draxler given away, and this is our chance to break, but it's a terrible pass. There's nothing really we can do at the minute. We need to get them in to half time. Shivers has obviously been kept silent by their great strength of defence. Just try and survive till half time. No. Minute goes well wide. Come on, Mahodo. Chance before the break, surely. Kempf, Sammartino, Mahodo. You can see how many they've got back, and they're ready to break. And I really don't hope they're fucking getting a fourth. I'm really upset now. Oh, it's a great ball. Draxler. Oh. Last chance of the half. Sonogo to Shrivers. Sammartino! Oh, good save. Much better by Lemon. Our first shot on target. And it's just the nerves were a bit too much, I think. PSG mean business. They want to end the curse of the capital, as Saint-Etienne have unfortunately equalised. And it is 3-0. Oh, fucking Jesus. Right, come on. At least get some pride. Like, I know we're not going to score the 3 goals again, but at least get some pride. Retain the possession, go out on the attack. We'll keep it balanced. Very poor. We might need to change the overall tactics. Sonogo, we need to get Shrivers to run onto the ball. So obviously the change of manager has helped them, because their defence was not pushed up whatsoever. Like they're very disciplined in that first half, and it's a complete turnaround to what happened last season when they kept pushing their men forward and started giving away cheap goals. Well, let's see if they do it this year. And we get insulation goals. So come on, man. Prove that you're the title contender. Shrivers, surely! Yes! 3-1. Perfect start to the half within 20 seconds. Now, how about this? Can we do something about these wankers that nobody should like if they have any honour whatsoever outside of Paris, to be honest? And now, oh, it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a good stop by the keeper. Very good stop. And well, we're going to have to consolidate our European dreams, because Lille lost the Coupe de la Ligue semi-final, but Marseille got in, so they have to beat Tours if they're going to avoid giving away the first European place. But as you can see, Lille will be right back in the European hunt, so it really shouldn't matter if we're second. Like, we've done very well to get second place at the start of today, but we've had to play this well just to stand any chance. So my job really is hanging in the balance, because so many teams have been winning and then giving away silly defeats just like us. So it's very, very tight at the top, as Marseille have gotten Thomas Ince to break the all-important deadlock, and that puts them within 4 points of the new league leaders. Son Heung-min wide. Substitution required. I'm gonna have to I think Harrison will have to come on. Duchuang will be perfect, but he's not fit. He needs another game. And Sonogo has failed in this task, so we'll take him off. We need some goals, and Delad is occasionally capable of them. But yeah, at least we're fighting. We're fighting. This is what you need if you're going to compete for Europe in this league. But Sonogo just hasn't settled in. He wants a new contract. I've said it's not possible because of his outrageous demands, but he is still worth keeping to keep him away from other clubs. That's a shocking pass. But Brack Capon could try again. Here's Trivers! It's 3-2! Game on! It's his 50th already for the club. That is sensational. And Aubameyang comes on, so let's just mark him. Let's just mark him. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for Son Heung-min. I really don't like Aubameyang either, so we're going to give him all kinds of pain and suffering. Well, what is going on? We always fail to impress in the first half against these lads, and now we have a chance of doing what they did to us, at least with a point on the line. Let's go, lads, we can do it. Right, I've got another substitution made. Sorry, I need to keep doing this. Lucas Moore, yeah, definitely need to mark him up. They have Thiago Alcatran as well. They really should sell him because he's not playing. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We'll make our final change in a moment as well. Yeah, here we go. It's Bernardo to Shrivers. Harrison. Shrivers! Saved by Sirigu. Fantastic by him. And we are now fighting extremely hard to the death. Do we have the time for a third? No, Sandro clears. Brett Capon. Sammartino. Sammartino tries to keep it in, but it's cleared. 75 minutes. We'll make our final changes. Marseille double their lead, so they're going second. As Toulouse lost their first game of the season against Bordeaux, and now they're going to lose again. So, Adrien De Leoni, it's time to make your... Yeah, we have to attack. I would have played Pierre Fay otherwise because Cabon is tired, but he has to make his debut now. We're going to swap the two strikers, change their roles back to what they were. See how that works, see if they can handle that. Overload, did I change to overload? Yeah, we did, okay. So Camley, no pressure. So hopefully he'll be what Douchewang wasn't. And do a good job for us. So come on, we can get this, come on! So Danza for Delaunay. Albiol comes on. Sorry, yeah, we'll now take more risks now. It's a goal for Toulouse. Come on, lads, we can do this. Come on, here we go. This is our last chance. And Tame is booked, our first of the day. And now here's Manette over the bar from the same kind of area where Gaudier Mahodo scored that beauty last season. Come on, give us one more chance. Come on, this isn't fucking fair now. Ah, fuck off. Fucking. Sorry lads, that's really unfortunate. We deserved one more chance, but they played very well. Unlucky. So that's a big blow for our ambitions to qualify for Europe. But Toulouse and Saint-Etienne both have the opportunity to knock us down, and Lille could catch up. But just the unfortunate first half. They're allowed to attack, but then they get complacent and they let Shrivers score twice. But we deserve much better than that. Much better than that. But Thomas Ince, the hero for Marseille. So it's all getting intense. Our optimism is kind of falling apart, but we can now look forward to the month of March where we play Bordeaux there. But we'll just have to see what happens, and hopefully by the time we play Lille, Marseille and Saint-Etienne again, we will be set to at least stay in the top 4, where Europe is guaranteed irrespective of what the trophy winners do. So thank you very much for watching this unfortunate result, and stay tuned for hopefully you know, some positivity come 2 months time. So thank you and goodbye.